Hey, hi, and hey. uh, Last weekend I was a little bit stressed and very tired, but this weekend I'm back to play more Caves of Cod. Um, with this very charming Truekin console. Um, if I remember correctly, the last thing Abus did was visit the rusted archway over here, and it got a lot of baboons killed. Unfortunately. Um, so right now I'm gonna take a quick shopping tour, and what I can do afterward are these ruins, this historic site, uh, Bela or Gritgate. So I'm just auto exploring to explore the market a bit faster. Um, I guess I already did that. Is there anything particularly interesting in my inventory now? I picked up an Eigen rifle early on, um, which is fun, and I got rid of 2 fungal infections, leaving another 2. But Glowcrust isn't terrible, at least not for now. It will become worse when I find better equipment for my feet and face. But right now it's fine. So I'm not gonna do the whole fungal cure thing again. So I think I will do the historic site first. I was considering doing Bela. This is also a historic site. I was considering doing Bela, but the quest in Bela is really I kind of don't really want to spoil how it works, because it's like a little bit of crime solving with some fun twists, and I kind of haven't made up my mind yet if I actually wanna if I ever want to do this quest on stream, or if I keep this a little secret. Um, it's just I think the quest is really cool. What are these doing here? Wait. Glodrod. Yep. So I'm looking at all of my hotkeys again. I had menacing stare to create some space. Intimidate does the same. Berate debuffs enemies, and proselytize recruits enemies. As far as my weapons go, I have a steel buckler, a folded carbide dagger, and a desert rifle, and in my back pocket an Eigen rifle. So I will shoot for now and slowly attack, and they're doing a bit of damage, so I'm using Intimidate and interesting, and shoot it in the back, and yeah, they weren't intimidated for very long. They cause bleeding. I don't really like to bleed. Just run away, because I'm not looking for trouble here. But I will eat a little meal. Bear jerky for HP, and I guess just some salt for very good bear jerky. Movement speed. Is this slime? Yes. More slime. I discover a slime bog. So, you know, in case I'm ever in need of slime. Go this way instead. I'm still just peeking into... Oh, that's more salt. I think I have enough. Still just peeking in different screens to be unlost quickly. Because unfortunately these raiders are not really interested in telling me where I am. So I'm just speeding along the edges. And check. Oh yeah, once again I I didn't realize that I wasn't lost anymore. So a village. Wait, did I? Okay. Guess I accidentally cancelled. Oh, that's a salt kraken. They have crushing bands to crush you with. I do not advise fighting them. I could try to recruit them, but I don't think it's necessary. It's a bit much. I'm just gonna auto-explore to see quickly what's in this village. In support of profanity towards pariahs. Okay. Okay, that was a weird oven. Oh, okay. Okay. also a weird recipe. In these Procgen villages, yeah, they work similarly to the starting villages, where you have quests and people to befriend. A legendary salt kraken. And contemplate profanity towards pariahs. It would be a boon if you would do it too. Okay, well, salt krakens are neutral by default, so it should be okay, but because they are a very high level enemies, there might be other high level enemies there, but I think I will check it out. Is that statue? Yeah, that's just the regular description. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the water ritual. So, disliked by nobody I care about. Oh, that's great. Calloused is a skill that just gives you more armor, and it's it's a lot cheaper to have accompany me. It's if I look at the skills, what, yeah, Calloused is and where's Calloused? And endurance, I think. Yes. Get +1 AV, but you need 23 toughness, and you need 100 skill points to get the endurance tree, and then 200 to get Calloused. So it's a bit expensive. But I probably won't get the reputation up high enough to actually buy it. But it would be very useful. Checking in the log, you're now favored by mechanimists. That's also very nice. There's a story dungeon, the main quest dungeon, where being liked by mechanimists is extremely useful, and they are kind of the counterpart to the Plutus Templar, in that they tend to have like NPCs, like unique NPCs of that faction you find somewhere in the world, tend to have very good items. So I like being friends with these religious weirdos. So, checking out the historic site. That's a shotgun. Oh no, why are you bleeding? Who hurt you? Oh. Oh, it's okay. That was a new a new tile for no, it wasn't. It was just the regular weird chem cell. Oh, the plastic tree. Okay. I thought for a moment that it was one of those ouch, one of those poisonous just rest here, one of those poisonous snails. They are bad news because they are where there's one, there are a lot more of them. So when you have high toughness, which you probably will have as a Truekin, it's a lot easier to survive like early game bleeding. I would like this drill bot way faster than me. I rebuked it and my argument does not compute. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm running away for a bit. Closing. Oh no, I made camp instead. Oops, now I can't close the door. I guess the camp is setting the door on fire now. Not really what I intended to do. I will try to rebuke again. Oh yeah, it's a drill bot. It will just drill around. Okay, wanders away disinterestedly. In my experience, there's not much point trying things like rebuke over and over. It's if it doesn't work on the first try, it usually doesn't. You know, it doesn't work on the second and the third and the fourth try. Unless it's like, okay, now they just wander away, which it's good. Don't really care too much about this one, so we'll just try to kill it. And I'm bleeding once again. So like when a robot tries to kill you and you rebuke it and it just wanders away, in a lot of cases that's really all you need. But you know, I would also like a robot friend at some point. Don't want any of these. I'm bleeding again. Guess it was double bleeding. This is a weird place. Like, I haven't seen any enemies except those two robots. That reminds me, what was, I think there's a digging auto attack in melee attack nearest enemy. Okay, Okay. That seems to work. I wanted to try it out just to make sure I don't accidentally kill another friend. Oh, that's surprisingly a lot of cider. Not really a lot, but 3 times as much as it looked like. I just collect it now. Yes, I'm a thief. Not that this really belongs to anyone. So, because the thing about auto attack is that it will stop when I'm bleeding again, when enemies appear, unlike holding down the key, where the turns a musket turret didn't didn't want to bother rebuking it, because it's stationary anyway. Ow. Yes, I'm indeed double bleeding. Actually, average. We are friends now. Okay. Continue downward. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's interesting. Friend to fungi means that an enemy has, I think, at least 3 fungal infections. But the drill bot is a robot, and it's a bit weird. But what just happened is that I rebuked the drill bot, and then my new crab friend attacked it, so it just immediately turned hostile again. Yeah, my crab friend can just... It seems to be doing pretty well against... Okay, maybe not. Against these drill bots. This mushroom and the friend to fungi thing makes me think, you know, there might be more mushrooms here. And I'm, you know, not super interested in getting more fungal infections. I think I'm good with the 2 I have. So I will... Oops, I don't like this. Shooting enemies in melee is very often very effective, especially when you are terrible with melee combat. like I am. So yeah, I'm. What's this? Salty cider. This is pure cider. I will pick it up. Ah, of course, a cider weep. I was just about to say you know, you usually don't just find cider on the ground. So, yes, it's because there are clearly... Oh no. Wait. Oh, of course. So I was gonna say I'll be very careful to avoid more fungal infections, and then ran right into that, but it didn't. I seem to have avoided the spores, but I will leave now. Instead of continuing downstairs and probably getting more fungal infections, and probably some cool item, I will not do that. So where was the salt kraken? Let's check the quest. Where the salt krakens are in the salt dunes, so it can only be here after checking the other salt dunes spaces. I do not like this. So the segmented mirthworms, they aren't very dangerous, but there are usually a lot of them. Plated nullworms are a bit dangerous because they have the cleave skill, which reduces your armor. And these things are... they are not my friends. I try to shoot them. When you kill them, they leave acid on the ground, and that hurts and sometimes destroys your feet. Not your feet. It doesn't destroy your feet. It destroys your shoes. Which can be very inconvenient. And well, it also used to destroy fungal infections on the feet, but not anymore, because they are resistant to acid now. But I think I will just take my experience points and leave again. So +2 evasion would make 5. It's you know, it's cheap, it's generally useful. Kickback is like the one rifle skill I sometimes use. I don't go for the others unless I'm really doing a rifle build. Though the thing about that is that rifles are just strong enough that you don't really need the skills. Could get endurance because recovering from dazes or stuns is useful for any character. Shield Slam is cool because it lets you knock over enemies with your shield. All of the skills in the tactics tree are useful to some degree. Like even deft throwing, which sounds kind of not very interesting, but there are a lot of enemies that are a lot easier when you have the right grenades with you. Wayfaring's always nice. Just to not get lost and then not realize you aren't lost anymore. Oh, I like Tactful. It gives you more bonus reputation for doing water ritual. And as established, I like trash divining. Then there's self-discipline with meditate, which makes it even harder to bleed out, and tinkering, I usually try to get through water rituals. So with 291, I think I will get in. Wait. Oh yeah, I can get Harvestry too, which I think I can't get from anyone through water rituals anymore. Or I would have to find a random village. I will get Shake It Off. Oh yeah, because I picked Harvestry, I can't afford Tactful anymore, so I'll save that for... Okay, Ruins. Save that for next time and for next level up. And I can just run away. Game just let me run away. Level 12 is like... I think the earliest I go to Gridgate. But I think I might check out this place first. I'm lost again. Oh yeah, my crab picked up a chair. A freezing metal folding chair. My crab is oh no, I don't have a lot of water left. My crab is dehydrated and so is unable to heal. So what I would do is give it my water skin and let it drink a bit, but apparently I'm a bit short on water. What's this? Oh, I guess there's just this artifact lying around. Okay, cool. So what is it? What are you? Glass beads, a bracelet. A bracelet with acid resistance and ego. I will keep it. Can I equip it? Oh yeah, I still have the weird the force bracelet that lets me make... Is that just regular water? Yeah. Lets me make force walls. like in I think the flower fields you can find um you can find fresh water, and also sometimes underground. um I think I'm actually heading for Bela now. I just won't do the quest. But it's very tempting. It's very tempting to do the quest. I might just do the quest. So let's check if I have anything I really don't want to sell to get more water. Don't want to sell the scraps. I could have I could have, what was I gonna say? I could have made a stash. Did I make a stash in the starting village? I don't remember. Whoa, this is worth a lot. I think I will just sell this water skin with honey. Because I don't need that much honey. Not that 2 grams is a lot. So that's enough for now. And I will trade with the crab. And go all the way down here and find the water skin. And my crab friend is hydrate. Oh no! is hydrated again and also has itchy skin. If that turns into fungal infection. Well, if it turns into the wrong fungal infection, I might have to ditch this friend unless they die anyway. So, I will eat food first. The food, please. Very useful hotkeys. Control and space are like a force interact that lets you well, if I press Control Space now, I can pick a direction and now can look at the table. If I just press space, it will immediately interact with the table. And there are some instances where that's useful. Like when I don't know, several bowls or jugs or whatever are on the same tile, and you can only interact with one. Live and drink. Welcome to Bela. Yes, I have a task. I am interested. Yes, yes, blah blah blah. Preserve safety and culture. An exile took the treasure of our village, a bracelet named Kindrish. And I will go recover the treasure, except I won't. Yes, 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 and I know who to talk to. Yes, friends. friends. Yes. Where are they? A place. A path to the south. The place is because Bela always spawns in a different tile. This special place is also a bit a bit procgen. So let's walk through the flower fields. A thermal miner. I would like not to catch fire. And it's also not very interesting as a party member. I do not like these effects, so I'm leaving. Because I'm worried. Oh no! Crab, we're leaving. Oh no! Okay, you do your thing and I'll leave. It was exactly as I feared. Those terrible. Why are you here? And actually, will you be my friend? So the crab is angry now because the crab is by default hostile. This looks like acid mines. Scrap shoveler, will you be my friend? No. Pick up the ammunition. That's also one of the fun things about the flower fields. There are like these little ruins with turrets, and these mine robots. They set mines, not they mine. Oh no! A chain laser emplacement. And a very mean pig. Okay, we're leaving. Oh no. So I'll stay out of line of sight. And this is the place which I will rudely auto-explore. Oh yeah, Love and Fear is a new part of the quest which I haven't done yet. It's author or intended recipient. Well, I'll read it first. I know what it says, kind of. It's also it's interesting. And I'll think about who to give it to. When all four limbs of mine do long to run, and this cruel world does bring me sad and low, when weary mind cannot conceive of fun, and there's a line I clearly cannot toe. But then you take my hand, yours rough but warm, and so my breath comes, like my heart, too quick. So as my eyes, unbidden, trace your form, that's when I see you and become lovesick. What need have we for stripping water wine? Our parents will not let me be myself. What do we gain from claiming to be fine? Our village shall not look out for our health. To know I cannot stay, and you can't leave. I'm left with no recourse except to grieve. So you probably figured out that this is a poem, and this is also procedurally generated, which I find very impressive, because you need to write a lot of lines for that to work out in any way. So yeah, these two. Well, for now I'll continue the quest. I will not. I will try not to give anyone the poem for now. So let's talk about this quest. She says you stole Kindrish. Kindrish? Kind? Though this is a bit this part is a bit silly, because when you say, "Oh yes, I suspected this," you don't really. Oh, I think there's a new line. Yeah, there's these two lines are new, I think. Well, but by new I mean I haven't done the quest since they changed that, which was probably like 4 months ago or so. What can be done then? I will live and drink. So, Eskind and her two sisters will now come back to Bela to clear her name. Who walked through this water? It was maybe me. So, and Hindriak is not very happy. There's no proof that she's lying. Live and drink. We will investigate. Yes. So there's several several layers to this. You can ask the warden for some information, which sometimes becomes relevant. So yeah, she hates clutter. She makes the other guy take care of spills, because she has a fear of standing pools of water. No copper and bronze. And she's a good archer. I have another question. Yes, she's a good person with strong convictions. Yes. A good eye for detail. She hates water vine. She's afraid of saltbacks. Which might be relevant because saltbacks accompany Dromad merchants. She's good at foraging and terrible at crafting. I've missed her so much. Yes, I bet you have. Completely loyal. We used to be friends. Yes, he's kind of an ass. He can't see well in the darkness. Terribly finicky about food. And hates yuckweed. And the outsiders. It's always traders and a big fuss. And they probably came in secret if they came at all. There's also this one here. Does this poem belong to you? Oh no. I think he? Yes. He will give you tips on how to make deductions. A severed tongue. Oh no. That's bad. So I'm looking for evidence now. Just auto explore quickly. To pick up a lot of stuff and okay, so the chest was unrelated to this quest. It's just you know, sometimes there's a chest with random treasure for a different quest somewhere else. So then another thing you can do is look at everyone. His armor has bloodstains that he failed to remove. So, if I look at the quest log, there's discover all the evidence, which is useful because it tells you, oh yeah, you have all the evidence now. Yep, someone in the village might have a sore throat. A new bracer. It looked terrible. Someone's been in our source of boar leather. Didn't see anything. Didn't see anything. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this. Oh no. Just between us, okay? You. Wait. Oh no, okay. I'm falling apart. Deactivate the force bracelet again. So didn't see anything. Let's look around. It's just a random item or leather scraps. So, still missing some evidence. This part can be a pain sometimes. Though, the thing is, you technically don't need all of the evidence. What's left? Okay, why I'm interacting with the table? Actually, let's look at the chest. Okay, nope. You're not partial to talking. Okay. For a moment I was worried you didn't have a tongue. I will not ask that second question. And actually I'm I'm done asking questions. It's a bit rude. And also not actually related to any crime that happened here. I still don't have all of the evidence, but so rumors of sore throats, a detached tongue, a poorly made leather bracer, someone has taken leather, cleaned blood off his armor, violent outsiders, and a leatherworking project. I don't know why I said it like that. Is there anything? I mean, there has to be something that I missed. Yes. Yes. I mean, could be that I missed like that one specific NPC. Didn't see anything. Didn't see anything. Because I would like to find more evidence, because right now the defendant is looking a bit guilty. If I do this again. Actually, I haven't talked to you. Oh no, not the poem. You may not. Oh, also not the poem. Mm-hmm. I'm famished. Been thinking about crime too much. And it's night. Okay. Ah. That was the kind of thing I was looking for. Because he is like the twist. There is no answer. I have all the evidence now. Here. There is no answer. There's a lot of evidence, and you have to make an accusation that the evidence supports. So, basically, the possibility is Eskind stole some leather and made a terrible bracer to conceal Kindrish. Another possibility is the Hindriarch did exactly the same. But there's also these things about the infection. Rotted tongues. That's Glottrot. It's a very terrible disease. And so another twist about this quest is that the answer you give will have an effect on the future of the village, which is why I wouldn't like to have any connection with Glottrot, because when you say I don't know, someone stole it to buy a cure for Glottrot. What that means is, in the future, the village will be empty because everyone died of Glottrot, or presumably ran away. And okay, I will do this later. So now you have to connect the evidence, and but they can't contradict what the way the warden characterized the suspects. So, a sign of recent illness? No. Sore throats, recent illness? No. Recent craft? Recent craft. Both of these are good. And both of the others are terrible. Because recent craft might mean that the village gets better equipment down the line. So I guess both of these are basically the same. No, and the Hindriarch isolated herself to work on a mystery project. Yes, that's right. By concealing craft, it was Kay who stole Kindrish. Yes, Bela's own Hindriarch has betrayed her people. She took our ancestral treasure as her own, pinning the crime on an exile she knew could not defend herself. For this treason she is hereby stripped of title, stripped of property, stripped of home. With the exile of Kayhind, the Hindriarchy lies vacant, with no elders fit to take it. Eskind will act as an interim leader until we figure out what to do next as a people. May Hindriarch ask lead us to a brighter future. My job here is done. Live and drink, and I get some things that are unfortunately not very interesting. And I get a bunch of reputation. Look at you. Look at you. What? Why is her description? Oh. You Shakespeare fanboy. So, and everyone's like, wow, thanks. Cool leader. Yep. I also would vote myself out. That seems like a pain. Sorry about that, I guess. Well, not that it was my decision. Why are you talking to me? So, let's do the water ritual. I will not get enough reputation to learn dual wield. And I don't really need the food. But, you know, okay. So, wait. Get a bunch of reputation. Sell some secrets. Oh no, I was gonna give the warden the poem, but I guess it I mean, maybe it's unnecessary now. But I wonder what would have happened. Now they're like here and here, and they can at least talk again, and hopefully a bit more successfully than I guess before the exile. I mean, probably with the whole "oh no, I will never see her again" thing. That might be some kind of motivation. The quest is still in my quest log, so that's probably like either a bug or uh, what's what am I trying to say? Um, like not a bug. It was just not implemented perfectly for this outcome. Um, so I'm still level 12. Well, I guess I'll go to Gridgate now. And I guess something chips. So there's a turret somewhere. So I'm wait. Better idea. So I'm curious what kind of place Bela will become. You might have missed this because I didn't read all of the text, but it's like a very conservative, isolated place. I'm carrying too much to move. This is probably carrying a lot of meat. So I'm gonna say something really nerdy right now, but because I have to study Japanese history for things. Oh no, it's too much scrap. This Bela situation is kind of reminding me of the Meiji period of Japanese history, and I'll just drop these and pick them up later. And there's really not much in common. It's just the thing with the conservatives getting thrown out, and whoops. Wait, what? Why did they? Why did they end up here? Got a very strong pig. I mean, the thing though is that the people in Meiji Japan who wanted to... Oh no, I'm leaving. Please don't sunder my mind. These enemies are dangerous. So like people in Meiji Japan who wanted to modernize and become more like the West, and also they were also a lot of them were also very conservative, just in different ways. You know, in the let's get the huge warships way. Let's get the huge warships and then make and then get some colonies, which is what happened. I don't know, that's Salt River. Yep. Actually, I might take a peek. That's what I'm looking for. This weird thing is, I forgot the name, actually. What's your name? A madpole. These are terrifying. They will, kind of... Wait, I need to sneeze. So they will frenzy when they see blood, and also they swim in blood. So the thing they do is they bite off your limbs. And then follow you on your blood. But as long as you don't let them do that, you can just shoot them. Get a bunch of XP. Just, you know, don't do what the pig is doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think they got smarter. Because they try to run away now. So you can't just shoot them from a safe distance. So now I will get tactful. Which, by the way, you get bonus reputation when you do the water ritual now. For people you're already water bonded with, you can just do it again to get the bonus reputation. So, not really anything else for now. So the Salt River is kind of terrifying because of madpoles. So you generally do not want to travel on the overworld across the Salt River, or like as quickly as possible, because if you get lost, and well, you won't end up in a body of water, but you might still end up in a very dangerous position, especially because this is also one of what's doing. Something was doing something. This is also one of the areas where you... Wow, how did I get so... Wow. I'm immediately lost again. Okay, cool. I'm lost. The Salt River is also one of the areas where you find the Templars more often, and they are very strong, unfortunately. Well, it's not like they aren't like physically strong, they just have very good weapons. Oh no. It's because like the thing with the Trukin is that they... Oh, that looks weird. Oh, folded carbide battle axe. That might be more useful than wait, is the battle axe two-handed? No. Probably more useful than the dagger. Not that I really want to be hitting things a lot. It's like the Truekin live in these closed off spaces, the ecologies, where the 5 quotation marks pure people live. Or like that's the position of the Templar, because they don't like mutants, and the Templar themselves are also not mutants. Cool that they're shooting each other. Oh no. Yes. So like the Truekin have access to all this old technology, like these artifacts, that I guess are more common in the ecologies, and the mutants also have a lot of that. Not the mutants, the Templar. The mutants kind of have to find this stuff somewhere in the world. The presence of a blessed good omen. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here, and I can't carry anymore. Weird artifact. A stun rod. I will take out the cell. This stun rod is nice to disassemble, so I don't just want to throw it away. But I can drop this plastic tree, which is surprisingly heavy. Oh, I still have some things to pick up, and I dropped some scrap somewhere around here, which I will go pick up later. Because I'm going to Gridgate now, and I will sell some things. Actually, yes. Just go downstairs. So, don't get surrounded. Just go upstairs again. And these drones that walk around here, or hover around, got a new pick. They are actually hostile to you, but in Argive, I think Argive gives it to you. Where is it? The Droid Scrambler. It's either Argive gives it to you, or when the village is abandoned, you will find it in his house, laboratory, and rebuke. and it makes this place easier. But like it's not really. Oh, yeah, that's what you get for fighting the robots. I guess maybe the robots, maybe the droid scrambler only works for me. Probably not. I think I would have made that mental note before. Actually get some cook with cider, get some quickness. Max HP and quickness. So like, yes, the droid scrambler makes this place easier, but that's like the intended way to do it. Like you could drop the droid scrambler and do without, but it's not really worth it. Like the challenging parts of the game, well, the early parts are also challenging. These guys, they blow up your brain, unless I blow up their brain first. They are very dangerous when you don't immediately kill them. New pig. No? Unconvinced. Then die. Like it's not a problem if grid gate is like getting to grid gate. If that is easy, there's enough challenge in the rest of the game. Like getting to grid gate can be difficult, and the entirety of the main quest afterward. With some kiting, I don't get attacked by two enemies at the same time. It's another stun rod, because that's a Templar. They're a bit gross. And they are neutral to me, but I would like to kill them when I'm in a better position, because this is not a good position. Be my friend while I run away, and I will intimidate and go back upstairs, and you know, that's how you that's how you avoid dying. What I think I picked up another stun rod. Yeah, the stun rods are the weapons of these weight droids. Oh no, I'm picking up too much stuff again. I could drop some stuff again. So, oops, I hit the pig. Sorry pig. Still friendly, still friends. I got teleported again, but this time it's ooh, flexi vest. It's definitely better than the leather armor. It's like a bit advanced. I picked up the dagger. No, it's not dagger. The dagger isn't very heavy, but can drop the leather armor now, which is heavy. We'll leave this here. Did someone kill... Let's see... Human corpse. Yep. So... The squire is dead. I'm not sure about his little robot friend. I think it's called an interceptor. It's like this little floating thing that that teleports itself and people around it, and that's why I suddenly ended up over there. Where's my pig? It's stuck on the stairs because I'm not leaving. Oh, it's okay, I guess. Like, a point I was trying to make, I guess, is that you want to have a way to escape, which is very often like staircases, and when something weird happens, you want to know where to go. Even if you're like, no problem, I can kill all of these. Want to make sure, oh man, want to make sure that you have that you can escape when necessary, and that you escape preferably before it becomes necessary. New pig. Oh. Oh no. Let's see. It's too much food. This is like the last floor. Leave this here. Can pick it up later. Level 14. Wow. Yes. Name my ugly cape. That's so mean. Name it based on its qualities. I don't know. The breast of the Honorable Winter Eremite. Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with its qualities, but you know, that's fine. And this is Britgate, except you don't get to see a lot of it yet. Okay, there's something weird with the interactions. So these do the same thing. You get this one where it says the people of village. This is the one you get from the village quest, and the first one is when is the one you get in Joppa when Joppa is abandoned. It doesn't matter which one. Yes, more than a willing spirit. You will need to prove your worth. Travel to the great cavern Golgotha to the north. Recover Waydroid repaired, return it here. Yes. Not yet, but I require entrance for the purposes of trade. And now you can come here, and that's a friend. Hi. Yes. Yes. Yuckweed and honey. Yep, that's good advice. If you know, a bit vague. So this is usually where let's just make a stash. Or I usually make like several. Like one for the items I just want to disassemble as soon as I know how to. I have another desert rifle. The automatic pistol. I don't think I want to keep using bows. I'll keep the electro bow for now. Oops. Let's see. So one for the things I will disassemble later. Oh yeah, it's a quest item. I keep accidentally leaving the menu. The stun rod. These are all fine. Okay. And then a stash for items I will need later, like the spray bottle, in case I want to cure another fungal infection. I don't really need to carry it everywhere. And like the wine I just picked up in case I need it for fungal infection cure or the cure for glot rot. Everything else is useful. Don't need to carry that much oil. I will drop this quest. Both of these quest items. Oh yeah, the chest. So you can make a stash that's not literally items lying around on the floor. The wrist warmer, which I might use later. And then I sell. How many lead slugs? Oh, 123. I will buy lead slugs. The small stone is, I think, always a grid gate recoiler. So it lets you teleport to grid gate. Very useful. Advanced toolkit is nice later on when you tinker a lot, or when you disassemble everything. And don't think I wanna buy anything else. The weird artifacts are probably grenades. Kind of look like grenades too. Do I want to sell the fidget cell? I could sell it, I could disassemble it. I don't really see myself using it, though I guess I could put it in the force bracelet. Because the thing about fidget cells is that they are very small chem cells, but they recharge when they are in your hand or on your wrist, including when they're in items like in a sword. Though in that case they will discharge quicker than they recharge. So I could put it in the force bracelet. Severed tongue. I do not want to carry this around with me. Don't need another glow sphere. I don't need these daggers. Box of crayons. Well, it doesn't matter. It's worth as much as bronze nuggets. Which reminds me, I probably want to. Well, no, it doesn't matter. I can carry it around. Because the thing is, when you die, you're dead anyway. Can't just go pick it up again for another character. So a Grit Gate recoiler. And I'm level 14. That's a bit low for my liking. So I would probably. Well, jump isn't that good, but it has its uses, specifically in Golgotha. I will get more evasion because I have a bit more now, thanks to the Flexi Vest. I have 8 armor, 8 evasion, and 6 mental armor. I might want not get lost in jungles, actually. That's it, I think. So, Grit Gate is actually one quest where the quest reward it doesn't exactly scale with your level, but it has certain thresholds. And when you do the quest before reaching level 18, you get a very good rifle, which is so good. They kind of had to nerf it because it was more or less the best rifle in the game, and you get it very early from the main quest. So it's not as strong now, but it's presumably still a lot better than the Desert Rifle. And uses bullets instead of the energy the Eigen Rifle uses. What would be useful? Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Well, okay, fine. What would be useful is like one thing that's convenient about Auto Explore is that it picks up all the items, and it's also inconvenient very often. What would be useful would be a hotkey that lets you pick up all the items on a screen you've already explored. Because now I would have to pick up all of these things. Well, for these I could use auto explore because I haven't explored everything. But downstairs it would be useful. So Golgotha is this nice place here. I will try to avoid the jungle and get lost. Okay. I shouldn't go here with all the blood, but I'm curious. Why is there so much blood? Oh, and I think that's Mechanimists. No, I was gonna pick up the mushroom. They fought a skunk, and skunks are worse than in real life actually, because they make acid clouds. What's this? A stun rod. I'm no longer lost. Well, let me check the villagers of Uganip. For some reason nobody remembers. Okay. More Mechanimist reputation here. Some secrets I don't care about. And I want this tube. I don't want this ogre part I picked up. I think I haven't identified what are they called? Ubernostrum injectors, which let you regrow limbs. So it's probably that, because the Eater's Nectar would probably be more expensive. I want to sell some things. Can just sell the mushroom, because I only picked it up because I can sell it. Oh yeah, I should have dropped the Dreadroot tubers, because they are completely useless until you can tinker, at which point they might become very useful. Guess I pay in nuggets. And oh, it's an Eater's Nectar, and I will apply it, and I gain 1 attribute point. So that's like the one reason why you would want to trade with the Templar, because getting an attribute point is nice. Yes. And I'm no longer lost. So avoiding the jungle means having to go through at least 2 tiles of jungle, and Golgotha itself is also in the jungle. You could be very unlucky and have you could have an entire entourage of goat folk here, but apparently there was just this one. What can also happen, which is very unfortunate, is you might run into sawhanders that just walk through the tree and then cut off your arm. So a slimy shaft, splashing, and the drone of conveyor belts. The thing is, there are several different They're like 4 different kinds of shafts. Okay, it might just be that all of them here are slimy. Actually, I think I have Sphinx Salt. And I will use it, but first I will direct to stay here. I do not want you to go with me and enter Golgotha. So the Sphinx Salt Injector is basically a quick save. Okay. Yeah, that's so these things they electrocute you. That's a lot of unpleasant liquids. Like this oh, I want to kill this thing. The brown sludge causes rust. The green stuff is acid. Ow. And basically, okay, no, I'm fine here. And this black stuff causes blood rot. Oh no. I will use a self injector now. The perfect self for this here is actually the the what's it called? The rubber gum injector. Because it that's unpleasant. Wait, Stifflex. Oh yeah, I forgot to eat like something with honey and yuckweed that gives you resistances to diseases. Oh no. So that's Slog. Slog is Slog can be your friend, which is actually very cool. But when Slog isn't your friend, that's not as nice. Because Slog is a huge thing. Oh no, I'm getting stunned. I will use another self injector because nothing else would be particularly useful right now. I will sprint away. Oh! Okay, I think I tripped or something. Yes. I tripped and the thing, what's it called? Oh yeah, a sewage eel knocked me over, which is what sewage eels do. And then the glow white cultist killed me. Well, I guess what actually killed me is getting knocked over and surrounded by enemies, and also being in acid and stuff. But hey, it's been a long time since I died in Golgotha. And I guess it was kind of it was a bit of bad luck to pop down right next to Slog. You do not want to fight Slog, probably. So the thing about Golgotha is you just want to run through and find this broken way droid and then leave. And yeah, I also didn't immediately find a way droid, which would also have helped a bit. And then you return to Gridgate. But also, this is like, there are a couple points in the game where where having a lot of allies doesn't help as much, and Golgotha is one of those places, because they will probably get killed, and that sucks. So when you do a build like this, you're basically leaving your strongest weapon and your strongest defense outside while you drop down. Which shouldn't really matter, because Golgotha is the point of Golgotha is just to run through and get the thing and get out of there. And also not to get any weird diseases. That's also important. Glothrod in particular is a big problem, because the thing about Glothrod is, well, your tongue rots off and you can't talk anymore, which is already not nice. And then the wound opens up sometimes, and you bleed, and when you drink water you infect the water, so you have to throw out your entire water skin, which if you've never had to deal with that, can kill you via dehydration. So like the trick is to have a lot of water skins with exactly 1 dram of water, so you only ever drink that 1 dram and can't infect the rest of the water skin. And also the what's the book called? The Corpus Collis. That you can get guaranteed in what do people say? Kaya Kukaya is one way I've heard it called. The book with all the cures for the diseases and fungal infections. You can also find it like sometimes a random NPC will have it. So there are also other ways to get it. So yeah. I didn't get to try out the new rifle, which is a bit sad for me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might make my next build one that's a bit more conventionally strong. Maybe. Yeah, I'll think about that. Also, I've recently I'm currently hyper fixating on BattleTech, which I ended up buying, and I was worried that it would be really slow, like a lot of turn-based strategy games. And it is slow on the meta level, but the thing that I really hate about turn-based strategy games is when you do a mission and like 80% into the mission you get ambushed by reinforcements and you have to restart and do everything until that part exactly the same, and that this can happen in the story missions in BattleTech, but I found that every time this happened to me, which has been like 3 times, I've also done the start of the mission completely differently. So that's more interesting. And also, one of my favorite decisions to make in games, which is one of the reasons I like roguelikes, is whether it's whether you should take that fight or run away. Because in non-story missions in BattleTech you can also just withdraw. Or you can say, okay, 3 of my pilots died and I have huge repair bills, but I'll just roll with it. And yeah, I thought I shouldn't pick a fight, and I think this was a good idea. I well, I guess it was a bit unlucky because I probably should have ran past Slog. But why would you run toward the enemy you want to get away from? But you know, I said jump isn't very good except in Golgotha, and it would have been helpful in exactly that situation. Because you can't jump over enemies, but you can jump over acid and stuff. And you know, not trip and get murdered. So I guess what I'm saying is I should have picked jump. But honestly, I don't know what else would have been the solution. Because there definitely were too many enemies to just fight them. I could have maybe tried to proselytize the glow white. That might have been my best chance. Yeah. Sometimes the music in the game gets a bit unpleasant. I mean, I like the music in Golgotha, but maybe not when you're just standing around for 20 minutes or so. Anyway, oops, I died. I will try not to die next time. And yeah, I think I'll think about what build I'll try that's you know, a bit more conventional. But you know, until then, I think I'll stream next weekend. Not sure if it will be cut again. It might be cut again. But hey, we'll see. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye. See you. All of those things.